This is Radio TV Phono-Nut, and here we have a blue Telex-Phonola portable kitty record player from the late 60s. It's in real nice cosmetic shape. The only flaw is this control knob is starting to turn brown and deteriorate a little bit, but I really have my doubts if this thing was ever used. As you can see, we still have our instruction manual and our warranty card, and the speed selector is still in neutral, and our tone arm is tied to the rest just like it would be from the factory, as is the power cord back here. Now, I will confess I cheated and plugged this in, and it suffers the same problems that all record players at this age suffer. The drive mechanism could stand to be lubricated, and the cartridge is dead. You can see when I spin the platter, so yeah, you can tell the lubricant has turned to powder. So this was more likely something that was bought for a child, and for whatever reason the kid didn't get it, and it just sat in the closet for the next 50 years until somebody found it and donated it to Goodwill, and then I wound up with it. Now here we are plugged into an extension cord as to not disturb the power cord wrapping. The platter turns and our volume is at maximum, but we're not getting anything out of this cartridge. Here's the cartridge, a Varco SN55, very popular kitty record player cartridge from the mid-60s through the mid-70s. And when I scrape my finger across the knee, I'm not getting anything. Here's a new old stock Electro Voice that I bought off of eBay for about 15 bucks, but unfortunately I don't think it's much better. We'll check it and see. Well, it's got a slight kick to it, about 0.2 volts, when it ought to be about 3 volts. We'll put it in here, but I'm not looking to get much out of this. Just barely getting something. Now, I found a needle cartridge vendor on eBay that has one of these, but unfortunately it's 30 bucks. And it could be dead too, and from what I've heard about that particular vendor, they're not very good at honoring things. I know a friend bought a needle from this vendor and it turned out to be a dud, and she wouldn't make it good. She pretty much told him it's just the way it is, like it or lump it. So I don't know what we're going to do here about a cartridge. Well, it plays, but it sounds like crap. So I guess the next thing we need to do is open this up and analyze the amplifier and the speaker and make sure it's okay, because that distortion sort of sounded like a warped speaker cone, and something I've often found out with new old stock stuff is it may look nice and pretty, but it's loaded with problems from just sitting up being unused for the past 40 or 50 plus years, and things deteriorate. Here's the Alliance mechanism, as you can see, nice and clean, not all cruddy. All the rubber's in nice shapes. All this one's really going to need is just a light cleaning and lubrication, and it'll be good to go. Well, here's the speaker, and that voice coil definitely is rubbing, so that's going to have to be replaced. It's a 16 ohm speaker. And you know what I've decided to do with this? I'm not going to invest at least 20 bucks in a speaker, which may take months to track down, and then invest another $30 in a cartridge, only so I can sell the record player for 20. That's not going to get us anywhere. So this thing's going back together. It's going to get sold just like it is. It will play a record, just not that great. And if you want to fix it, then you can make it better. Alright, there it is playing. As you can tell, that's what it sounds like. If you want it to sound better, you're going to have to replace the speaker and find a cartridge that still has 3 volts output. But I'm not going to that expense on this. If you want to go to that expense, that's up to you. But if you want this thing, there's a link in the description where you can get it.